even know if you've been through trauma? What is trauma? What kind of traumas am I even talking about? Hi, so today we're going to talk about different forms of trauma. Trauma is anything that is debilitating to your core. As you already know, my story, I was molested when I was younger, and I didn't really grow up feeling like I had a voice. So all of those things combined created a very low self-esteem for myself. But everyone on the planet is not molested, so let's look into the other forms of trauma. So your trauma can be your parents getting a divorce. It can be one of your parents dying. Trauma can also be being raised in the foster care system. Trauma can be witnessing your boyfriend kill himself. Trauma can be your girlfriend getting addicted to drugs. My trauma was also being raised by strict parents. My trauma was never being good enough, therefore becoming a perfectionist. My trauma was heartbreak. My trauma was self-disappointment. Trauma can be being in a relationship with a narcissist. Trauma can be any car accidents. Now you won't go on the road. Trauma can be getting bullied at a young age. Trauma can be being raped, having an in-home burglary, getting laughed at off of a stage while you're performing. Trauma is anything that causes you to lose hold of who you truly are. For some people who were not raised in an abusive household, their threshold for trauma is so much lower. So while ours may be, we're deathly afraid of being touched anymore, unless we're high or drunk, theirs might be, oh my God, I just failed miserably at this assignment. I'm a failure. And there are legit people who will kill themselves because they feel like a failure. So like I always say, don't downplay your trauma. If it's traumatic to you and it has affected you, that is trauma. Now that we've got that out the way, how do you want to heal yours? How do we heal your trauma? If you'd like to find out, go into my bio and clickety click. Okay? Thank you. Also, if you would like to prevent trauma in children because you're a caring soul like that and you actually care about other people, shameless plug. This is my book, Beware the Wolf in Sheep's Wool. It helps teach children how to set body boundaries so that they do not get abused and the cycle continues. Once the children are abused, it is very hard to fix the effects that trauma causes. So in this book, they will learn courage, self-trust, and self-advocacy. We gotta take the blindfolds off of children because ignorance is the way that predators get into these children's minds. They don't know what's going on. They aren't aware about sex. They don't get what it is to be groomed, which is when they prep you to pounce on you. So in this book, the children will get a very clear example of what it's like when someone is about to prep you to be abused. You can find that on Amazon. Support a child who's left at home during this quarantine with their potential abusers. Give it to them so they can be armored with knowledge. And if you want to be armored with knowledge, slide into my DMs and contact me. Okay? We'll work together to help you build confidence and go from trauma to triumph. Okay? Bye.